So here we go then for an 8-round light middleweight contest featuring Sergey Rabchenko from Minsk in Belarus against Leicester's experienced Martin Concepcion in the red and black shorts. And the rather fiercely cut head of hair. Martin Concepcion, of course, well known, got to championship level or thereabouts and perhaps not achieved what he might have done, whereas Rabchenko is undefeated, 15 fights, 15 wins. He's a bit of a well-kept secret. We have seen him on Hatton TV before, of course, but in Western Europe, perhaps people don't understand the style and the power of Sergey Rabchenko. So a little bit like after the Lord Mayor show, after Stephen Foster Jr. losing his European super featherweight crown, but a fair number have stayed on to see this one. Rabchenko, part of the Hatton Promotions stable, and obviously a big star back in Belarus. Just feeling one another out at the moment. So Concepcion just stumbling, getting himself into a little bit of bother on the ropes, but neatly out of trouble. Rabchenko again forcing his man back in towards the corner. Whipping out the jab. Concepcion intent on going forward whenever he can. So still very much a sizing up round. This the first here at the Reebok in Bolton. Oh, and there's a good right by Concepcion landed, but an instant response from Rabchenko with a combination. And again, good combination coming in from the Belarusian. And there we are, the end of round number one. And both learned a little bit more about one another in that round. So Sergey Rabchenko from Minsk in Belarus. He's just 24, 5'10". As I mentioned earlier, 15 fights, 15 victories, and 11 of those by way of KO. So he does possess the power. In his corner, Sergey Pilatev, Philippe Fondue, and Valery Kapler giving the instructions. And Rabchenko up early to come out for round number two. So the second round of 8. Rabchenko with that high percentage knockout record will be looking to finish it inside the distance, no doubt. Concepcion's record by no means a poor one. 25 fights, 17 wins, 10 KOs. He's lost 6 of those, but he's now 29, so perhaps reached the peak of his career. maybe he'll have a different opinion of that, but it's Rabchenko trying to launch a big right hand, forcing Concepcion back into that corner. Just shipping one or two then, the Leicester man. And he's in trouble, and the referee having to step in. Just the sheer number of blows that were flying in at him. And Rabchenko just getting a bit of a ticking off for carrying on after the referee had called break. Boxing on, so round two, Concepcion in a bit of bother here. The Leicester boy. And Sergey Rabchenko looking to impress Ricky Hatton, who's got him in his stable, and Concepcion in bother in that corner, takes a second count. And the referee decides that enough is enough for Martin Concepcion. 1 or 2 in the hall, I think, thinking that was just a little bit early, but once again, the power of Sergey Rabchenko demonstrated there. Those combinations, those big right hands flying in, and once he trapped Martin Concepcion in the corner, there was no coming back from it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 1 minute and 21 seconds of round number 2, referee Philip was to stop the contest, and his opinion, Martin Concepcion is able to continue. Your winner still undefeated. Now in 16 professional contest from Minsk, Belarus, Sergey Rabchenko. We appreciate him, please. He always brave. Martin Concepcion.